Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? Nah, 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 nah. You know what it is. And this game I got Live Sword and Kokanee versus Gohan and Zeuz. This just played today. I'm casting this on Saturday. I've actually been out of town all week. My sister just had her shower, so I went and helped out a little bit with that. So I did have games that I casted last week for this week, but casting this on Saturday, these games are literally just played maybe 30 minutes ago, so I just downloaded them from SCW, and yeah, gonna do a couple games, and then just gonna do 2 games, and then I plan on hanging out, going out tonight. So, but then I'm gonna tomorrow morning, I'm probably gonna just do a bunch of games, and well, first get a little run in, and then do a bunch of games. And yeah, I'm super excited for SCW this season. Season 32. The 2s are fire, and also the 1s are fire. For the 1s, we got Dingo is number 1 right now. I think 2 is Hydra. 3 is Buell. So he's been playing. He got himself all the way up to 3rd. And then there's a guy named Arrow Sky, who I kind of think is Kokanee, but I'm not completely sure. And then for 2 vs 2, there's so many players that are up there, and they're gonna have a 2 vs 2 tournament. So I think Gohan's up there, Kokanee is up there, I think Zeus is up there. I don't know about Sword, but then you got people like Hydra are up there. Who else is up there? Dingo's up there, I think. So it's going to be a great tournament. I'm excited. Can't wait to do the games. And yeah, so Kokanee's going to be Terran here. And going to micro this Marine. It's going to be Protoss Terran versus Protoss. We got a little boxing over here action. And nice little micro from Cokesters. And building outside the base right here. Who is this? Let me just see. This is Zeus. Interesting choice for his build. And this actually might go down. We'll see. Come down. I'm going to send a Zealot up into Sword's base. And Sword is no slouch. So, but these 3 Zealots should be able to take out this cannon right here. And little micro action right here. Going to have to try to maybe put down another cannon, but not able to. We got some cannons. Going to try to box in Kokanee right there. And he is going to have to retreat out of there. And it's a little surprising. You feel a little rusty if you haven't casted in a while. I mean, a week is a while. Feel it. I mean, I don't know if I am, but it just feels it a little bit. So, gonna see he's getting cannon rushed in right now. And he's gonna retreat. Let's see if he goes right into a factory. He's got his academy on the way. And let's see what Team Blue. There's your first gas. This is Zeus, and we got Gohan up here. So he's got 5 gateways, and it looks like they might go for the attack on Cokesters. He's going to retreat, and the probe is not going to make it in. And Zeus telling his partner they're both going to go for Dragoons. And let's see how many Zealots. You got 8 Zealots here, about 5 right here. And you might just run these into Gohan's base. I could see him maybe doing that, but that does make him a little bit vulnerable. Here's your factory for Kokanee. And there's your 3rd gas for Zeus. Yeah, so the way the 2 vs 2 works for the tournament is, I mean, they might change it, but right now it is if you are top 3, if you're first place, you get to pick your partner. They can be the 2nd place person, the 3rd place person, the 4th place person. If you're 2nd place, you can pick whoever. Then you get to pick whoever your partner wants, whoever you want your partner to be. And then for 3rd place, you pick whoever your partner you want to be. So, and then each team plays each other. This actually might go down right here. So he's gonna lose his Nexus right here. Each team does play each other. I think it's like a round robin type of thing. So everyone plays each other. So if you lose to the first team, you can still win by beating the other team really bad. Kind of like how it was for that SCW1's tournament. So a lot of games, and it will be very, very fun. So here's your Nexus for Gohan. Looks like he might go for another Nexus. He's got the Cyber finishing up, and I think Zeus, yeah, Zeus already has pretty good gas. Gonna wall this off. Now he's gonna go with another cannon here, and siege mode just about halfway done. Gonna have 6 barracks and needs to get a few medics up in here. Here's your engineering bay getting range, and you're going to see an attack on sword right now. Gohan playing at 270 APM. This is kind of what it looks like if you're playing. Here's your triple for sword. There's your tank going to start sieging up, start pushing. There's your Citadel of a Dune. Gonna lift this up, get some vision over here. A lot of cannons coming down for sword. He does need to be a little wary about his backside, but he is gonna play a little bit aggressive here. He plays at 200 APM. Everybody at 200 APM right now, so pretty fast playing right now. Is this a bunker? Bunker right there. There's your depot. If he tries out, we kill T. That's what Gohan is telling his partner. If he tries to move out, we're gonna go for the Terran. Here's your Citadel robotics. And yeah, slowly moving on out. Let's see if a Citadel, there's your Citadel for sword. And if you guys like my channel, subscribe and give it a like. If you guys like SCW games, you know, let me know. I got a lot of 1s and 2s and 3s of Korean players, but also got a lot of games of SCW games. So yeah, he's just going to move out, and they're both going to go for the Terran, so Kokanee does need to be careful here. He's at 103 supply, and they're saying to let him go middle, and then they're going to probably try to just flank him. This is a lot of units, though, from Kokanee. Getting his command center right now, and they're saying to kind of squash the Terran, and he does need to be careful. He's building a turret out here. A lot of Dragoons down here. I don't know where that tank went. Tanks are right here, so he's going to have to micro these guys on up. And sword needs to run these guys on down. Cannons are going to finish, and he's going to just keep sending out the units. He's got to unseize these tanks and try to take this out. They are going to survive this, so nicely done by Kokanee and sword here. And going to start moving on out right here. 2 gateways right there. Tanks are sieging up. Going to try to snipe out this gateway or tank. Does nicely, but does lose 3 Dragoons right there. So, and now gonna try to wall this off. Kokanee playing like a beast. I mean, I think Kokanee's playing really good this game. And this guy's running in here. Maybe gonna get a scout off. I don't know. And yeah, it looks like they're gonna have the middle. Let's see if they have drops. You're gonna see a Templar drop already at 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Is this Gohan? Yeah, so pretty nice job there. Going for those Templar drops pretty early on. Not the best cannon placement for sword right here. He does need to kind of put him further out. Gohan telling his partner to go for a choke, and this is going to be walled off. Yeah, he's going to have to retreat these guys and start building a choke right here, which is what he's doing. Here's your drop. Let's see how close Storm is. Just about done. Speed is halfway, almost halfway done. And let's see if sword, he's already pulling, so he did see it. And this is going to sneak in here and pull in the probes. Nice pull right there, and not going to lose any of his probes. So good for sword. And Kokanee going to try to start taking out the bottom right Protoss Zeus. And let's see what his base looks like. He's got 7 barracks, 2 factories. Could possibly be getting a drop as well. He's got the comm set. Taking out these Dragoons pretty nicely. And going to try to bait these guys in. Just another drop. Kokanee at 40. He's got the lowest amount of SCVs because he went for a late command center. Here's an expo for sword. I think sword's playing pretty nicely too. He's got this walled off with Kokanee. But Zeus is slowly busting out here. Here's your drop coming in. Is the Reaver not going to get the shot off on the Templars, and you're going to see a double storm, and Sword still has 51 probes, so he should be okay, but needs to pull these guys back, which he does. Going to see those guys, get a couple kills maybe, and Kokanee at 99 supply, Sword at 92. It's another dropper. This is going to be an expo, so a little expo action right there. This turned out to be a nice game. Here's your vessel, I think. And it's kind of unfortunate for Sword. He's in a easy to drop position. And he's actually got all his probes over here, so he's got a little expo. These guys shouldn't be running because well, he doesn't want that to happen. But here's your drop. And does he know this? He might go to try to drop Kokanee, I think. Actually, he's going to bring this on up and going to fake it. And go for Kokanee. He's got some Marines right here. They are stimmed up. And this is your Templar. Shuttle with the Templar going to get the storm off. And Kokanee going to drop to 39 SCVs. Telling his partner got most of the SCVs there. Here's your expo action for Sword. And I don't know if this guy can see that choke there. Gohan telling his partner to check for an expo, which he's probably going to check down here, but should also needs to check up here as well. So this Reaver helps out with drops. Got a couple turrets that Kokanee built right here. Actually going to just send these guys on over, so kind of has the idea that there is an expo here, and there is. 101 upgrade, and cannons are coming in the middle. Expo right here. Kokanee going to spot that out, but this is going to get spotted out. Going to have to stack attack and try to take out these units right here, which I think he should be able to. But now they know there is an expo over here, so sending some more units. Kokanee might put a couple tanks up here to kind of help out. Here's your drop from Gohan, and usually Zeus goes for the drop, so I'm surprised that we haven't seen a drop from Zeus. He's got the Templar. He hasn't been making the shuttle, so where did that drop go? Did it go up here? Not sure where exactly that went. I was following it, but then I lost it. So this guy's putting in some work, overtime action, and Kokanee gonna start moving on out. Basically maxed out. Zeus is maxed out. Gohan basically maxed out. Sword has the least amount of units right now. And I'm gonna start trying to take over this middle. Let's back it up a little bit. And this is a lot of cannons from Sword, and they might be able to just go for the attack after this. Here's a drop coming on Kokanee. Templar, 2 Templars, and he's pulling the SCVs really nicely. Gonna get a nice storm off and pulls them just in time. Is there another Templar? No, not gonna lose any of his SCVs. And here's your first drop from Sword. I think Sword should have been dropping a while ago. If he could have been kind of dropping. I know he's in a bad position, but here's your Reaver. That's gonna help out a lot. And here's your expo, so just going to keep sending the units to the middle. This has got to be Gohan. Yeah, he's got this expo right here. And Gohan telling his partner to keep the pressure on. Here's your vessel. Here's your first upgrade. 101, I think. That's Zeus, yeah. And this is pretty well defended, but a drop could sneak through here. Here's a drop coming on Kokanee. 2 Templars in here. Not gonna see it. Actually, he does see it. Is this guy gonna get another storm off? And using the Templars is huge when you're fighting a Terran, especially on tanks, and if you're against Marines. They absolutely smoke Marines, and they are gonna put the pressure on Kokanee, it looks like. 1-1 upgrades. Here's your another drop. This is just going to fly right on over. We'll see if Kokanee spots this out. And is this the drop? No, that's a fake drop. Stim these guys up. And here is the real drop. I think they got 2 drops out here. And Zeuz saying that the Terran looks open to attack, so they are going to go for the attack on Kokanee right now. Here's your observer in here. Templar's coming on in. And a drop coming in too as well. This drop might sneak in. We'll see. That's going to come right on over the top. And pulling the SCVs. He's going to get a nice storm off. 1 storm. And we'll see if another storm comes down. Ooh, there's your second storm. This guy did it, I think. He got 7 kills. A couple cannons coming in here, but they are slowly pushing into Kokanee's base. This is another storm? No. And this Expo is really, really kind of the game changer right there. Because they walled off top right, but he Expo'd right here. So this Templar's going to get a storm off. Sees the opportunity, and he does. And Kokanee going to just dip out. Not going to say the GGsz. And we'll go right into a second game. So, going to do 2 games today. And then I'm going to do a bunch of games. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the tournament, so everyone's going to be trying to get in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place for 1 versus 1. And then for 2 versus 2, they're going to try and get into 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. So only the top 3 make it for 2 versus 2. I think the top 4 would be cool, but so we will see. This time we are going to see BRB. This is also DefJam, so he is going to be on the Zerg. Kokanee going to be on the Protoss. Zeus going to be on the Protoss, and Gohan going to be on the Terran. So obviously I'm a big fan of all these players actually. I think these are a lot of top dogs from the western side. DefJam a beast, Kokanee a beast, Gohan a beast, and Zeus a beast. So yeah, this will be some good stuff. We'll see what the plan of action is for Team Blue as well as Team Kokanee and DefJam. So Team Red. LMX versus Legend. Gonna build a pylon out here. Not gonna go for the speed Zerglings. It's a no. Hate that first pylon. So it looks like they're gonna try to maybe wall this off, because they are right next to each other, and he's gonna get speed Zergling, so that'll help wall this off. And then DefJam's is gonna get a bunch of macro hatcheries, and we'll see. Maybe he'll go for. We'll see what he goes for, but. Here's your 2 gateways for Zeus. Gonna go with a forge as well. Here's your first cannon coming down. 2 cannons. Scouting with the Probodubs. Here's your forge. And 3 barracks for Gohan. We'll see if a gateway comes right here. Usually you want to get a gateway. Kind of wall this off. But it does look like he's going to go with another cannon. We'll see. So this guy's going to spot this out. And here's your gateway. So Ling, me, Kokanee telling his partner to send some links for him. When these zealots are going to pop out really soon, they want to make sure these cannons are finished. They actually are finished, so it should be fine. And saying to run into the Protoss' base, which is a good idea. Maybe get some Probodubs. Here's your scout. Not really able to, so I think both Gohan and there's a probe in here, so nice job. Can have a probe in here. I think both. We'll see if Gohan maybe goes for a triple, or if he tries to put some pressure on. Not really sure. Doing a nice job with the probe right here. Keep getting that information. And couple. He's gonna build inside of Gohan's base, so. I like that move. And DefJam telling his partner he is going to be going with Mutas. Kokanee telling his partner he's going to be going with a Robo. So go with Reavers. Here is your cyber gas getting mined right now. And here are your 3 gateways, 4 gateways coming down. So I kind of like this strategy from Gohan and Zeuz. I think that Gohan should go for another 3 barracks right here. Just build 3 barracks. And then he's actually going to the factory in the middle. I was thinking maybe go with 6 barracks. Let your partner get a ton of zealots with speed. And then you just try to bust through the front right here. And Kokanee's going to have 200 gas pretty soon. We'll see if he gets that robotics right here. Not really pumping any zealots out. Not too worried about it. And that's why this would get smoked, I feel like, if you went for zealot speed. Here's your robo factory. Here's your lair. Here's your spire. That's the one thing about going for a quick command center is you can get that comm set right away, and then you can scan the Zerg and get an idea of what you're up against. So here's your robo. Zealot's getting made. And we're going to see a quick tank push. Try to bust through this. And that's one thing that Gohan's really good at, is going for a fast push. Nice job with the lings on the side to get that vision. Gonna maybe cannon rush right here. A pylon is going to get made in here. Very interesting. Here's a Zergling. Saving up the gas. He's got 1,000 gas. Spire is getting close. And he's going to have about 12 mutas. And we're going to see a Reaver drop. And yeah, not really sure. Here's your push from Gohan. Let's see what they are seeing. They're just seeing cannons in the middle. Don't really have an idea of what they're up against. Some turrets right here from Gohan. Here's your Expo. Gonna go Dragoons as the Expo. And let's see what we got. And trying to sunk out right here. And the reason he's doing this is so it makes it so if the Terran does go for the push on the Zerg, he's got to go through all these sunken. So here's your mutas. This looks like about 11, 10 of them. So here's your Reaver drop at 6 minutes and 20 seconds in. This is pretty impressive. A couple more cannons coming down. Gonna try to snipe out a tank, which he does get one. Gonna pull these guys back, and they're gonna just go for the drop and start pushing right here, I think. So come with the mutas. 4 more mutas, 5 more mutas. And here is your cannon, and well played from Kokanee and DefJam. I think this might be GG. They're gonna need to save those mutas for later. Kokanee gonna probably build as many cannons as he can. No pun intended. He's got a couple probes chilling here. Needs to pick those guys up. And we're gonna see Guardians. So gonna be really fast Guardians. Maybe about 9 minutes in. Go ahead and going for the attack. This is a massive attack. They try to snipe out a tank at each time. Decent muta micro from DefJam right there. Maybe he's been practicing it a little bit. So I mean, that's the one thing I think the Western players need to work on, is that muta micro. Gonna bring this back home, I think. Maybe not. But here's your massive attack. Here's an observer in here. And they are going to go for the attack on DefJam. They maybe, because this is just so many cannons and a Reaver up here. And here's your mutas. This is a lot of mutas from DefJam though. And needs to be careful with these guys. I think he needs to try to just wait for this to finish. And let his partner bring in some Reavers. Needs to use these mutas, kind of micro them a little bit. The main went down over here. Here's your Reaver coming in to help save the day. Gonna drop 2 more Reavers coming over here. Gonna take out a couple Marines. Gonna take a nice hit on that tank. Did not pick up the Reaver. Here's your mutas. And here's your Reavers right here. And absolutely gonna murk those Marines right here. Going for the attack. Here's your Guardians getting made. And GG from Gohan. Well played. Well played from Kokanee and DefJam. Gohan and Zeuz trying to kill the Zerg, but I think that DefJam was the MVP right there. So good game right there. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and I will be doing a ton of casts tomorrow and next week for sure. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a good Saturday. Gonna post this on Saturday. It is Saturday night, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.